And we are live with episode 8 of The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. We are finally in the finale. Well, not the finale, the final chapter. Now we've got this very big long page of Crossbell and... we got this whole long ass page of just Crossbell. It's gonna take me like 2 streams to do, probably. I hope it doesn't. We can do the first half of the 4th stratum.
Warning to all visitors. Elysium has attempted to interfere with this space 4,096 times.
What did it say? What's it talking about?
These increased failed attempts prove that the interference with the laws of causality outside this space is at a critical point. Conclusion: limited permissions to retain memories outside of this world must be granted to combat further attempts.
Did I understand that correctly? It's a lot to process all at once.
Accessing Reverie Corridor Management System. Adjusting awareness suppression processes.
Hold on. Well, something just happened. Wait a sec, I know this feeling. My memories are back. Mine too. So that's what we've been training to prepare ourselves to combat. The world was on the brink of a crisis this entire time. Yes, but it's much too early to dismay. There's still time for hope to prevail. This must be the Guardian's way of telling us just how much stronger we'll have to become to triumph. No, it's the Guardian's way of saying shit has hit the fan. What now? Anyway. Seriously though, did you have to go and flip the switch on our memories while we were awake? My head's still spinning.
The action was deemed necessary to raise chances of controlling the crisis unfolding in the outside world. Elysium cannot be allowed to alter the laws of causality. Visitors will still be unable to retain the memories of the Reverie Corridor upon exiting.
That's a little disappointing. It must be the one rule it won't compromise on.
Permissions now granted to enter the Reverie Corridor's 4th stratum.
We can only do the first half of the 4th stratum, so I'm just not going to do it now.
May you seize the hope to overcome the impossible over the course of your trials.
As if we have much choice in the matter, at least we finally get the big picture. That explains all the help we've been given since we got here. It was for this. Yes, and the pivotal moment we've been training for is much closer than we thought. The threats we're up against are Elysium and the Retributive Tower. Getting those memories back also means we already know what we need to do. We're going to stop them, for Crossbell and for the entire world. Right. Damn straight we are. So long as we have time to train, I know we can turn this around. Indeed, this is our ace in the hole, and we'd be fools not to use it. And I'll back you guys up all the way. That goes for all of us. I'm ready to see what this new stratum's got for us. It's our last chance to steel ourselves for the final battle. Make it count, everyone. Right. I really don't want to do this. Everyone's motivated, doing whatever they can to prepare for the final battle. I can't let myself be the odd one out. It's time I got ready too. We actually have a fish we need to get. The Reverie Garden stat has changed. Now I begin exploring the Reverie Garden as Lloyd. Yeah. Zai will now assist you in the Reverie Corridor.
Visitor access detected.
Have Kia execute 3 orders. Can this be done outside? Oh.
New contents available.
I can just go through this like a million times. I was like, how am I gonna upgrade everyone? Yeah, this is how I'm gonna do it.
Retrieving available supplementals. Retrieving process retrieving a process retrieving a process retrieving a retrieving a process retrieving a process retrieving available supplementals.
There we go.
Confirming rank points accumulated. Liberation rank unchanged.
We're for sure gonna get this to the end. Now the question is, where is Ren? Because last time she wasn't here. There's Estelle. Do I have any stones to unseal?
Unsealing pedestal activated.
I have none, okay. Ren? Oh, it's the Ouroboros Club! The Retributive Tower is unlike anything I've ever seen before. You don't know anything more about it, do you, Duvali? I don't. McBurn's simulacrum was the product of the sixth Anguis acting alone. Ouroboros is involved at some level, but I couldn't say how much. So it's not unlike the Azure Tree incident, the key difference being that we still don't know who the mastermind behind this is. That Grizzly Grim fellow said whoever it is has taken over Elysium. It doesn't sit well with me that they also took over the Reinford military factory and misappropriated materials to build the tower. Regardless of who or what is behind this, I plan to give them the proper comeuppance alongside Lady Elisa and the others. You've really found a place where you belong, haven't you, Sharon? I think it's fair to say we've all changed a lot since leaving Ouroboros. What about you, Swift? Have you considered taking the opportunity to leave as well? You've been through a lot in this last year. I can't deny that, but I have a responsibility to look after the Stallrider. That is what my lord would want. Maybe you haven't changed after all. Yes, but that part of her has always been part of her charm. Not wrong.
I'm always up for a good chat.
Showed up at the worst possible time. I wouldn't be surprised if it's caught the professor's interest. It's safe to say we're in for the tea party of the ages, if you catch my drift. People important to me call Crossbell home. Rest assured that I intend to give it my all. You mean your parents? And Colin?
Let's take it slow and be smart about this.
Crossbell isn't the only one in danger now. It's only a matter of time before Liberal is in the line of fire if that tower is left alone. This calls for us pulling together yet again to protect our homes, doesn't it? Mr. says we make a pretty good team, Lloyd. You can count on me, Estelle, and the others to fight our hardest when the time comes. Wouldn't expect anything less from you all. Let's do it, whatever it takes to resolve this. Okay, now that I've found Ren, I can just move about. Oh wait, we're supposed to talk to everyone.
If you could keep it short.
I have no intention of joining your lot or these deserters as a comrade. There are simply debts I owe to Shores and the people of Crossbell, as well as the deal I struck with Alberea. More importantly, this is what my lord would have wanted. It's just the thing to do. So remember this well. I will lend you my aid just this once. That's fine.
The tea is ready if you'd like some.
Now that I'm free of any lingering doubts in the wake of the Great Twilight, I am now solely a maid for the Rainford Company. I now fully walk together with Lady Elisa and the rest of you so that I may live out this path that I've carved for myself. Hey, does that mean you get to be with Anton? Because I always found that sad. So it's okay. You went out of your way to drag us here, so spit it out. Please stop it with the kid thing. There's just something I want to ask. How are you two okay with involving the people you care about in this coming fight? What the hell? Are you stupid? Not quite the words I would have chosen, but I do believe there's been a misunderstanding. For one, your assumption that we involve them is incorrect. That isn't why Million fights besides us anyway. She chose this path for herself, that's all there is to it, and all it will ever be. What? It's the same way with Tina, she knows what she's doing. I don't even have to tell her I'll protect her these days, Tina can handle herself. Look, I get where you're coming from, but maybe try taking a look in the mirror. What do you mean? We can't pretend to know your past, nor do either of us plan to force it out of you. But maybe the answer you're looking for lies within yourself. Have you considered having more faith in yourself and your partner? I hard to believe Swing and Nadia are still only around 14 years old. They're 14?! Oh, fuck's sake. They have a lot weighing on them. Everybody.
What do you need?
Now that the fake has been dealt with, everything else can wait for after we've taken care of that tower. There'll be much to discuss once this is all over. To that end, I need to see to it that Melia, Marine, Regnitz, and I make it through this. Regnitz?
What's up?
She stopped me for that. What's cool, you're supposed to overthink things at your age. Comes with the territory, and it's how you grow into being an adult. While we're in here, I'm gonna do my part to whip you into shape. Yikes. Poor Swin.
Need me?
What I want to do from here on out? Good question. I wish I could look at the big picture like the others. Maybe not being able to is a sign I've got some growing up to do. For now, I'd rather put my focus on getting through the weirdness here in front of us. The thing I can say for sure about the future is that I'll never stop protecting Nadia. Yes, and she will blush like no fucking tomorrow. The attribute of Tower's presence is terrifying, isn't it? It's even scarier to think how long it's been there without anyone noticing. Professor Schmidt and the others are currently looking into how that happened at the Castle of Mirrors. Regardless, it's clearly a weapon that surpasses anything we've ever seen before. We did come across signs of something massive being produced at the Rhineford military factory. To put in perspective how massive the tower is, I think only the main weapon was built at the factory. The Divine Lightning, the weapon that wiped out the naval fortress. If that thing is allowed to fire more shots than Crossbow, no, the entire continent will. We're not going to let that happen. We only have half a day in the real world. Normally I would say it's hopeless. Right, but as long as we're in here, we have as much time as we need to train and prepare ourselves. Well put, everyone. Let's do everything we can to stop the crisis that's unfurling. I think that's everyone that's below the threshold. Except for Elise, but Elise isn't with us. Oh, and what's his name?
I must continue to train.
I did it! I'm just that good. I did it!
I've only just begun.
Yeah, we got a problem. We have a major problem. I'm not gonna have enough. That's not good. So Lloyd is 130. Where's Rufus? 33.
Even perfection can stand to improve. There's more where that came from. It's only natural.
There we go. Anyway, these guys need to be leveled up here in the Reverie corridor. There's nothing I can do about that, though. There's a post game, so it's fine. But it's like if it forces me to use like certain characters, I'm fucked.
Oh, something up?
Okay. There's a lot of old tech out there that not even the Rifle Company can manufacture. There's the Retributive Tower and its Divine Lightning, not to mention the Simulacra and those advanced stealth devices too. But we will prevail. We have to. The pride of our company and my entire family is at stake here.
Oh, need anything?
It feels surreal to wind up fighting alongside everyone Crossbow like this. Never could have imagined something like this when I attended the West Zemuria Trade Conference a few years ago. You never know where life may lead you. But regardless, I'm going to train hard and repay everything the Crossbows have taught me.
I know we can do this.
Calvert's new leader, President Gramhard, has already started moving to de-escalate the situation. Crossbow's path to independence may be completely severed even if he manages to end the conflict. We have to end this ourselves. Now's the time for us to come together. So this world is meant to act as a training ground to help us solve what's happening in Crossbow. Strange to me is that I should be in Erebonia right now in the real world. Even if I were to train here myself, I don't know how I would be able to directly affect the situation in Crossbow. That's a good point. There are others here who shouldn't be able to directly participate in what's happening either. There may be something more to this then, something we still haven't figured out. Though I don't think there's anything strange about all of us working together right now. Given the situation, I assumed you'd be working alongside the princess. Oh, you're right. I would have loved to have been by Reen's side to help him as well. But right now I'm focused on what I can control and do while still in the Empire. Gotcha. You don't have to worry about Instructor Reen. I'll see to it that he's safe and sound. Let's work together in here to become stronger even if we are separated in reality. Absolutely. That's a conversation.
I believe in us.
I may not be able to help with the operation directly, but you can be sure I'll do everything I can in Erebonia. All I ask is that you make sure my brother and the rest of Class 7 stay safe, please. Indeedy do.
I'm here to help however I can.
I never thought we'd come together with all these people from faraway places and fight as one group. Still, it's reassuring to have them here. It gives me extra strength. Whatever it takes, we'll get to the bottom of what's going on together as a team. Yeah, go, Tina! Oh, jeez. Do I even want to know? That fake we fought at the Watchtower is nothing like the real deal. Facing a swordsman of your caliber that's mastered the 8 leaves second form is invaluable. Suspect Reen will surpass me eventually. You both should be proud as the next generation of swordsmen inheriting Erebonia's 2 signature styles continue to aim for greater heights. There are still several role models I wish to surpass. I'll make sure to use the trials here and in the real world as further experience. Right, which is why I'd like to continue training with the Divine Blade of Wind. It's a deal as long as I can continue to learn from the two of you as well. Training ahead of the final battle, I probably shouldn't interrupt them. Nah, we're gonna interrupt them.
You know I have your back.
There's still many out there I've yet to surpass. People like Erin Road, who I adored as a little girl, and General Le Guin. That's what makes the path of the sword worthwhile. The challenges are formidable, as is the reward of overcoming them. But if I'm to reach new heights, I must first surpass her, my counterpart that we engaged in the Council of Mirrors.
What is it?
It's fascinating to see how each 8 Leaves 1 Blade practitioner puts different thought and will into their respective styles. I thought the same thing at the tournament. It put into perspective how greatly fighting styles can differ. What tournament is this? Across the continent. I feel I must refine my own style before the coming battles. I want my will to protect those closest to me to be reflected in my blades. I'm guessing we're gonna see the tournament in one of the dreams.
From the looks of things.
I've never been interested in pursuing the title of being the strongest, but I do believe it healthy to face new challenges to keep oneself from growing stagnant. No doubt the younger swordsman will help me discover quite a few new ways of honing my craft. How much I'll be able to teach them in turn, I don't know, but I'll be here to support them should they need me.
I'm in the mood to play a little tune.
Bizarre these circumstances are, to say the least. Nothing is beyond me, so long as I have Shara. With her by my side, I have the strength and courage of 1,000 men. My eye may as well have never been lost. Whatever awaits us, we shall overcome. I swear upon my boundless love. Never change, Olivier. Never change. The former Jaegers. We still got plenty on our plates to deal with, but at least the city's been freed. I was expecting Dieter, Haida, Gareth, and the boys, though. Who did? Hard to ignore the irony that he once hired them to attack the city. Wild. Doesn't seem like they brought Shirley with them, at least. Or really caught me by surprise with the killing bear talking some sense into the EDF. It looks like Garcia was really just a big teddy bear this whole time. I wouldn't mind talking with him about the boss once this is all over. Could stand to catch up with him too. There's still a lot I owe him for. He even helped me again through all this by making me realize something important I'd forgotten. Well, I guess the old bear's another person we can't let down. Better make sure we're ready for what comes next. I'm gonna put everything I've gained both with the SSS and as a Jaeger to the test and give this every drop of blood, sweat, and tears I got. Same goes for us Jaegers turned bracers. Yeah, let's go all out.
Well, what else can we do but move forward?
Garcia was just like Voss told me. Sounds like he and the SSS had a lot of run-ins back in the day. I wouldn't mind hearing the stories once it's all over. We're gonna clear things up in here sooner or later. I'd stake my pride as a former Jaeger turned bracer on it. Why am I suddenly standing next to Fee?
Whatever needs doing, I'm on it.
We're the SSS. We've defied fate and taken back what we've lost before, and we sure as hell can do it again. There's no telling what kind of nasties are waiting for us in that tower, but we still gotta climb it. We're gonna hit that sucker with the whole damn kitchen sink if we have to. Everything we've built is riding on it. Absolutely. There's no one I'd rather have in my corner when the time comes. Right back at you, partner.
I say we get this show on the road.
Every person stuck in here has had to overcome some sort of personal trial or tribulation over the last several years. So whatever's happening here is sort of like the epilogue to everything we faced. How about we end it without regrets? I don't plan to half-ass things while we're here. We're fighting to protect what we inherited and what we're leaving for future generations too. So much for business as usual in Crossbell. Things are officially out of hand. The continent must be in chaos right about now after the Supreme Leader's announcement and the tower popping off like that. Damn it, it's only been half a year since we handled that annoying-ass curse. Whatever's taking over Elysium is a real killjoy, you know that? I can't help but want to apologize. Crossbell's caused a lot of damage for Erebonia between the first Independence incident and now this. Let's not forget Erebonia's to blame for dragging the entire continent into a war. Yeah, and I shoulder some of the burden for that, but in a way, what's happening now is a good opportunity. This is a chance for me to pay back some of the sins I committed as an Ironblood. Still got debts to settle for being the one who pulled the trigger that started that war. Yeah! If whatever the hell's going on is still connected to the Great Twilight, then that gives me double the reason to put an end to it. Me, I wouldn't be standing here if not for Dean and his pals. I was literally given a second life, so I may as well do something with it. You got that, Bannings? Try to take all the spotlight, Mr. National Hero. Leave some for the rest of us to prove we deserve to be here. You got it.
Hey, how's it going?
There's no harm in taking it easy for a little while. Wanna play some Vantage Masters? It'll help us relax, and hey, maybe it'll even bring us some good luck. Well, now, you know, something about you reminds me of Randy. Not that I'm arguing. I guess we could use a break, so let's do it, Crow.
Yo, doing alright?
I am a second chance at life to a lot of people, so I gotta make the most of it. No way am I just gonna throw it away. There's still a lot I want to do if I'm gonna live with my head held high. Plan on putting some real work in while we're here, so better leave some for me.
Hear me out.
Ever since the war, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Yeah, I know, me thinking, but it helped me finally get back on my feet. Hearing all this is connected to the Great Twilight makes me want to hurry up and clean shit up so I can really put it behind me. Either way, seeing as we're all here and it's a team effort, I'll make sure to look out for you all when we're out exploring. Good guy.
Take a load off.
Time for me to man up now, huh? Don't want Chloe and Lucy to lay it on too thick later. I don't doubt those two aren't keeping quiet about all this too. So what crazy plan does the prince have up his sleeve this time? Oh dear, you got me. A2, getting a game of chess in? It's just some light brain exercise. We're using it as a way to go over what's happening in reality. We feel like at the rate things are going, the operation has a success rate of about 0% or so. Oof, you don't say. Yeah, that's a big oof! We're dealing with an enemy that has the ability to calculate the future itself. It'll see right through us if our plan is anything less than perfect. Things would be easier if we could just rely on the two major powers for help, but it looks like that's not going to be an option. Feels like a waste to be working this hard for nothing. I'm gonna go take a nap. Come on, it's not that hopeless. The important thing to remember is that predictions and calculations aren't infallible. That's what I learned from watching the Radiant Wings cut through the seemingly endless despair of the Great Twilight. And this time we have even more powerful allies on our side. There's still hope, I know it. Yeah, there is, without a doubt. So it's up to us to keep fighting and better our chances of actually pulling it off. Could go without working harder than I have to, but sure, I'll do what I can to help us out. But you know, I didn't take you as the type to be uncertain about anything, Little Miss Know-It-All. There's still plenty I don't even know. A maiden's heart can be a fickle thing. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh, how very interesting.
The Great Twilight taught me a valuable lesson above all. I can't put too much stock in my ability to make predictions. I'm not omniscient. Still confident everything will be fine again this time. How could it not with Class 7, the Bracers, and Rufus and his companions here? Where there's a will, there's a way. If anything could defy the odds, it's the one you're looking at.
What?
I don't care what happens to Zemiria. End of the day, I'm the happiest girl in the world if I'm with us. I mean, I'll try a little, just don't count on me going nuts. The last group is this one. For up here. The repercussions of Juno's destruction are already spreading throughout the Empire. Governor Regnus has declared a state of emergency and told all citizens to be prepared to evacuate. Dad's division has gathered a Corellia fortress as a precaution, but there's not much they can do. The meeting between my dad, Speaker McDowell, and President Gramhard basically ended with the other sides declaring non-intervention. It feels like their plan is to isolate Crossbelt. What Elysium has cooked up might even be crazier than what Gramps was doing. Unfortunately so, it's proving a more troubling opponent than we could have imagined. Crossbelt isn't alone just yet. We have all of you here as well as several others and other friends and allies willing to fight. Exactly, at this point everyone is here because they choose to be. The same is even true of those of us who were enemies during the Great Twilight. You mean the Iron Bloods? If anything, that makes me even more excited to see what kind of harmony we can make now that we're all on the same page. Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's put our heads together and show Elysium who's boss. Lapis is boss. Really are lucky to have made such dependable allies.
Hi!
It's thanks to all of you that me and Lammy got to reunite with Claire. That's another thing I'm really grateful for. Alrighty, let's put a bow on these trials here so we can clean that mess up in Crossbell.
How are you holding up?
I made some reliable connections within Crossbell thanks to my inspector at work. That's all the more reason why I have no objections lending my strength for us to overcome this incident. I look forward to working with Dudley and everyone else back in the real world to put an end to this. We can do it. Whee!
How's it going?
With all our efforts together, I'm sure we can be in harmony when the time comes. Not that I'm getting ahead of myself or anything. We still have a lot of pressing things to worry about, but I'm still excited. I'm going to give this everything I have. Dad and the army won't be able to intervene, but I want to show them we can handle this. And Claire.
I'm sure we'll pull through.
Ever since the end of the war, I've been lost, but I want to believe that I faced up to all of the sins I committed. I think this time here is going to show just how much we've all hopefully grown as people. Lecter, Rufus, and myself. I hope you're watching, Chancellor. I swear to you, we won't waste everything that he gave to each of us. Let's grab that fish.
A bite!
Damn.
Oh, crap. A bite! This'll be good.
Bro, is that a shark? Is that a shark?
It's a nice catch.
Glutton shark. It is a shark. Fuck's sake. Where's Reen?
I'll fight for all my lovely kittens.
I see the Reverie garden is full of even more adorable little kittens than ever. Is it just me, or is the air here starting to taste the slightest bit sweeter? It doesn't get much better than this if you ask me. I don't really have to go back to the real world, do I? Don't make me leave this paradise. Wait, what? This is all a trap, and this is how they want me to feel. Whatever, there are worse traps to fall for. So you're the final doll that Jorg left behind in Crossbill, are you? I truly feel his work at hand when I see you now. You got it, Wolfie Pants. Look at me. Aren't I a masterpiece? The automata he's designed for Conceal are amazing, but they don't even compare. Your physical design is one thing, but even your personality is so lifelike. Indeed, Elysium is to thank for that. That AI was also behind the Supreme Leader, and perhaps even more than just him. It definitely seems to be involved with the origin of this place, at least. Now you mentioned that voice said something about interference before her memories came back. Our memories, not her memories. Right. During all visit, Elysium has attempted to interfere with this space 4,096 times. These increased failed attempts prove that the interference with the laws of causality outside the space is at a critical point. There's a lot to think about, but we still don't know enough about this place to draw any conclusions. Agreed. We should focus on resolving the incident in the real world for now. We can put our heads together on figuring this place out afterward, as the SSS. I'm with you there. It's going to take a team effort. You needn't ask for our help. That's the spirit. There's got to be a reason we're all together like this. Yeah, I know we can do it.
Working hard?
There's no machine that I can't help with. I'll pull my weight around here however I can. The last thing I want to do is let down Mom and Agate after all the support they've given.
Bring it on, I say.
It's fascinating to think the Great Twilight and Orbital Network gave rise to Elysium. Though there will be time to contemplate that later, we should focus on ending the crisis in the real world and learning what's happening here. I'll take this opportunity to regain my energy while I still can. That includes giving Zeit several well-earned pets.
Wanna chat?
There must be a good reason we were all gathered like this. It can't just be a coincidence. So hang in there, Lloyd. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it before too long.
Greetings, child of man.
What is that you have in your pocket, Lloyd? It's a Vantage Masters deck. Thought so. Kia gifted one to me as well, recommending I play with other people. I'm curious about it. Since you practice the game, perhaps it would make it easier for me to try. Appreciate it if you played a few games with me in your free time. You're good to play Vantage Masters night? Sure, I'll let you know when I'm up for it. You have thumbs. How is he supposed to hold those cards? This I gotta see. This incident's scale is equally comprehensible as what occurred with the Azure Tree. I'm once again relying on you all to show the true strength of humanity.
Oh, would you like to talk?
Just like with the tower, I'm a big part of what's happening here. But also like with the tower, I feel like you're the one capable of unraveling the truth behind all this. If you don't mind putting on your detective's hat again, Lloyd, I need you all the way through to the end. Consider it warned. I'm more than happy to be there for you however I can. Wait! Where's Reed? Why is there always missing people here? As I said at the meeting, the tower is surrounded by a powerful barrier. We also need a strategy for dealing with the large number of Helmords and other defenses that are protecting it. It's going to be easier said than done. I know the Prince and Thomas are making arrangements, but it's going to be a challenge. Rose and Dieter are doing the same. They said they'll have to keep whatever they have up their sleeves a secret until the operation begins. Wish I could say that makes me feel better, but it sure does feel like we're leaving our lives up to complete chance like this. I understand your concern, but this isn't the first time any of us have faced towering odds. Plus, I have faith that Rain and his crew will figure something out. Well, aren't you optimistic? Yes, but I think having optimism is entirely the point. All we can do is have faith and each do what we can. Or you can do what I'm doing. Work on the assumption we'll find a way into that thing one way or another and prepare yourself. If things don't go our way and we end up beating the goddess later today, then perhaps that's just the way it was meant to be. Really, was he? Ugh. Such a priest. Far be it from me to keep her waiting, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to pull this off no matter what. I love how Wazzy's just like, yeah, I mean, if it's our time, it's our time. Do it. Anyway, that's right. I plan on living up to grandmother's and everyone else's expectations.
What? What is it?
So I have to figure out a way to avoid Elysium's notice. Honestly, this might be a job better suited for Rose and Vita. You know how sneaky and secretive those two ladies can get. I think I'll leave it to them and the rest of you. I've been doing my best to train up and get stronger in the meantime.
Need me for something?
It's the first time people from all walks of life have come together to lend support. It was the same during the Great Twilight. I know there's still a lot happening that we don't quite understand, but let's take this opportunity to train ourselves for anything that might come.
How are you doing?
Only Adios knows what's in store for us, but we still have a modicum of control over our own destinies. Overcoming the barriers that stand in our way is simply who we are, no matter how many times it takes.
Did you say something?
I started training Celine to prepare us with a successor too. Mind you, I don't exactly plan on abdicating my seat as chief of the Hexen clan for a long while. I mean, you're what, like, as old as the Septarians, so we're just not going to think about it. But considering what's in store for the future of my kind, it's hardly a bad idea to bolster our overall strength. Emma certainly still has some room to grow as a witch too. One of these days, I'd like to think she will surpass Vita. It's just a question of when. I've got to toughen her up.
Hiya.
If Elysium really came about because of the Great Twilight, then this problem falls squarely in the purview of us witches. With the Empire's curse gone, you can be sure I'll confront this with everything I have to help find a new path for my clan. I hope you're watching, Mom. I'm not going to let you down, I promise. Girl? Okay, if I can get everyone here up in levels. I can, in theory, if I do the first half of 4th stratum, I can, in theory, get everyone up in levels to where they need to be. So we'll probably do that. Man, you all were amazing at the Civic Center. Totally. I nearly lost focus in the middle of our battle because I couldn't stop watching. You'd think that was a rehearsed performance. Great job out there. It was like I was synchronizing with Ilya little by little as we were dancing. Feel a little guilty saying this, but it was so much fun that I couldn't see anything or anyone else. I'm sure Ilya felt the same way. And everyone's back to normal thanks to you. All that's left is toppling the tower. Yeah, we've already come this far, now we just gotta bust right in. That's the spirit. There's no way we can fail with everyone working together. I think that pretty much covers it. There's just one small barrier standing in our way now. Taking back what matters most to us. Now's the time to protect it.
We can't stop here.
We've got a pretty salty lineup, don't we? I never thought I'd see Instructor Reed, the SSS, and that monster Rufus team up. Not to mention old Class 7 and the team from Libero. I like to think new Class 7 can hold its own too. We're unstoppable. That's why I'm not sweating this trial stuff. We're gonna crush it and win back our pride once and for all. That's the plan. I'll be counting on you again, Yuna.
How's it going?
I picked up Venice Rastus too, would you? I've been watching everyone else play for so long that the fever finally bit me as well. I'm not a savant at it like Ren is, but I've picked up a few pointers. You know me. I'm in it to win it, and it's no different. So what do you say? You game to go at it? Mano a mano, if you have the time. Lloyd, I had to turn down a challenge like that. You're on, Estelle. Now that's what I'm talking about. You know where to find me when you want to get down to business.
How's it going?
We had tight spots before and come out of it, so I'm feeling pretty good about our prospects. Still, this isn't something any of us can solve on our own. You better believe it's going to take real teamwork. Shira!
We'll be fine. We've got each other.
Need something?
Looks like we've been tangled up in something serious. We can't join you in battle, but I can lend you power by giving out orders. We'll make it through this, Olivier and I.
With all of us here, I'm sure we could.
This incident is another opportunity for me to define what being Yin means to me. It's a chance for me to grow and become stronger at protecting what I cherish more than anything in the world. Yeah, Yin's whole arc is, not Yin, Risha's whole arc is, oh, yeah, also, the Crow's on the shelf now, next to Risha and Altina. Can it? No, that phone's all the way over there. Let me see if I can pull it up on Discord. Because it is so tough, right? I'm gonna see if I can show you guys on stream. You got Risha, Crow, Altina, and though that's not the right. This makes it look like this just makes it look weird. Actually, no, I would say that. Yeah, it might be because it's an image, but it looks like it's flipped. It's not though. It just kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's just my head fucking with me. But yeah, there it is. cherish more. I'm not going to risk losing the people who matter most to me. We've been through this before, Lloyd. Let's finish what we started again. I believe this is the final group, right? Yeah.
Hello there.
Soft talk, is it true? I heard that you've taken a vet and blah blah blah. Friends been teaching me how to play. I don't care. I didn't get the appeal at first, but I came around. Okay, this is one of my strategies. Sure thing, you're on. Yeah. Now
Notice
for the
anything
important-
strange?
There's not a part of me that doubts we're going to win, despite what we're up against, not even a little. So long as everyone here works together, we can protect Crossbow from anything. We could protect the whole continent. We can protect the whole continent. All we have to do is keep fighting the good fight. I'm going to stay true to myself and do what feels right. Alrighty then. No, it'd be here. Depths. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna be right back, and when I get back, we will do, the Reverie Corridor 4th Stratum. I guess. Hey, I'm back. Alright, let's do this. Oh, a million. Do I have Ash?
Woohoo! Rare booty!
I'm ready to go!
Should we go through that gate?
Yes. Yes, we shall. And since we're like severely like under-leveled, it's perfect. Is this the gold one?
This site ain't half bad. Let's wipe them out! All for one, and one for all! We fight as one!
We fight this war! I don't know why Eustace has to sound like a pumice ass.
Our victory was never in question. I'm ready to go! Finish this quickly. All for one, and one for all! We fight as one!
Do you really fight as one?
Our victory was never in question. Nice! A matter of course.
What brilliance!
Let's wipe them out! Come on, let's have ourselves a dance.
Why is it suddenly small?
I ain't done with you yet. Helio! Raid! Sweet dreams. More foes?
Calling the shots. Want real? Suppression complete. Good work, everyone.
A matter of course.
Whoopee!
I did it!
I need to keep getting better.
I don't think we've opened that chest yet. I'm ready to go!
I'm sure this has its uses.
I'm ready to go!
So who has the just Ash? Wow. I'm slipping.
Oh, I feel much better now.
What is that curious fluff? Let's wipe them out!
All for one,
And one for all!
everyone at once! More enemies? Bring them on!
Leave it to me. All for one, and one for all! We fight as one! Our victory was never in question. Nice! A matter of course.
Whoopee!
I did it!
I need to keep getting better.
Way to go!
Something shiny's like right over there. I'm ready to go! I'm ready to go! Let's wipe them out! All for one, and one for all! We fight as one!
Oh, if we hit 130 or whatever with them, I might not finish this.
More foes,
Call in the shots. All for one,
and one for all!
everyone at once! Excellent work, everyone!
Nice!
Woohoo!
Okay. Have I got all the big bads? Or little bads, technically.
I don't think that chest belongs to anyone.
That thing looks like bad news.
I'm ready to go! I don't think we've opened that chest yet, have we?
That's a strong one. Let's kick its ass!
All for one, and one for all! Everyone, go!
Call in the shots.
Give them hell! Crimson Break!
I got this.
Okay! Ha!
Damn it! Damn you! Very well.
Bring it on.
Very well. They're open!
An opening! There's no better duo out there than you and me.
Well, sure. No point in pretending otherwise at this point.
Hey, we're almost there.
Nice! A matter of course.
Woohoo!
Whoopee!
I did it!
I need to keep getting better.
If it was a gold.
We got him now! Bring it on!
Very well.
Go in! Ha!
Call in the shots! Want ring? That's what you get for messing with this hottie!
I need to keep getting better.
I'm ready to go!
Oh-ho! Nothing like the rush of finding an unopened treasure chest.
I'm ready to go!
Oh, it's shining.
Let's wipe them out!
All for one,
And one for all!
everyone at once!
Huh? There's more?
Leave it to me. All for one, and one for all! We fight as one!
Yeah!
Our victory was never in question.
Oh, we're leveled.
Nice! A matter of course.
Okay, let's do it.
Woohoo!
Whoopee! I did it!
I need to keep getting better.
That's it. I only need Sharon. Technically. Okay. Let's do it.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, just like that.
It feels good to improve.
Okay.
I continue to impress even myself.
Yay, I did it! Yay, I did it!
Okay, he's 28, and that leaves just Olivier and Angelica as underneath the thing, but these two aren't going to be part of the mission probably, so. And we're done leveling.
Trade phantasmal shards.
Yes. Zarin powder we have.
Retrieving available supplementals. Process complete.
Wow, I just burned through everything.
Confirming rank points accumulated.
I'm missing 2 books. The fuck am I missing? This one's easy, right? Because these two are, I should say, are easy. Along with the Reen one, if I don't have it still. Because you just go up against the big boys. Ten. Wait. What happened to Reen's missions? There was a bunch of them with Reen in it as well. Oh, Reen's right here. I need one more with Reen. Alright. I'm gonna be right back, and then we'll head back to Crossbow.
Let's go!
Apparently I've been muted. I have no idea for how long. I don't even care. The Crossbell Strip, the former back alley. Welcome, kiddos. So you're Lapis. You're becoming more and more human-like. You'll come live with me if your friends ever get tired of you. I even give you my word not to sell you. Instead, you'll be the mascot of my shop. Whoa, that's a generous offer. Don't fall for it, LP. There's no telling what unscrupulous things she'll do to you. Something tells me she'd treat you very well. That I would, so care to cut a deal? Hey, stop treating me like I'm merchandise. Lapis gets final say, and if she's not for it, it's best to give up. How unfortunate.
If you ain't buying, then get out.
Okay, I have the Michette ribbon.
What? Done already?
Oh, shut up. West Street. You know, I was expecting to see you in the neighborhood now of all times. And even with the SSS in Class 7, it's quite the surprise to see you all together. What you all did in the special issue of the Crossbell Times, you must still be working so hard to clean up this newest mess. Yeah, we've definitely got our work cut out for us, but we're working together to take care of it as soon as we can. What about all of you? How have you been feeling the last few days? Now you mention it, both Elsa and I have been feeling a little hazy lately. Thankfully that cleared up a little while ago. Mom and her friends came over to cheer us up, and I think that made all the difference. It did, that's good to hear. Well, what do you know? The junior SSS is gonna put us out of business at this rate. They're a good bunch of kids, that's for sure. We're going to help distribute supplies to the evacuees now that we're feeling better. Rest assured, we'll be praying for your success and what's to come here. Take these for the road. Thanks, Elsa. We really appreciate it. Be sure to put them to good use. We should get going now. Stay safe, you two. Got it! Completely filled the book section of the notebook. Excludes Marksman of the Moonless Morn. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch I still don't have. I think. Unless they're not in this game. $360 shots! Let's go! Anyway, wait, no, I just got all of them. I was hoping a specific book was in this game, but it's looking like not. Well, that's unfortunate. I know I don't have all of the fish. Recipes. Have I gotten them all? No, I'm missing a ton of recipes. How? I know there's 2 more here. Okay. Enter the abandoned law office and talk to Pete and Ian. Wait, Ian? Why would Ian be here? He's being allowed to move about on the condition that he has an officer monitoring his actions. His crimes are undoubtedly grave, but his knowledge and desire for a better future are what Crosswell needs right now. To be honest, I don't actually think he needs to be watched. Nonetheless, I'll do my job. I mean, if you don't think he needs a watcher, don't actually watch him. Just be in the room with him. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. I'm glad you can make it. It's been a long time since I last saw many of you, Lapis and her friends notwithstanding. Yeah, over 2 years. Part of me has wanted to visit you. I'm glad that it's happening now. As am I. I had the opportunity to examine the citizens' body language on my way here. In typical Crossbell fashion, they're doing their best to hang in and keep their heads held high. I've noticed too. I'm sure many of them are scared deep down, but they're fighting it back and doing what they can to smile. Yes, I believe so as well. That's because they've overcome so many trials and tribulations, not just in the last few years, but for a very long time. It demonstrates just how misguided I was to try to take that strength away from them. Should have believed in their strength rather than use Kia and the Septarians' power to reshape reality and erase that perseverance. I can understand that more than ever. Mr. Grimwood, I'm glad you can believe in the people again. But don't forget that you're one of them. Everything you said applies to you as well. That's why you've done everything you can to help Lapis and Crossbow, isn't it? You haven't given up. She's right. You're one of the people who's taught me how strong humans can be. That's why I was able to gain the chance to rise once more through Rufus. So don't go excluding yourself. Perhaps you're right. I owe thanks to both of you. Now then, I didn't come here to be nostalgic. It's about time we got to work. Did you bring the materials asked for, Pete? Yes, sir. Here's the register of foreign enterprises and influential people. Huh? What do you need that for? The appearance of that tower has Calvert and other nations on high alert. Something must be done to ease tensions at our borders. That should buy time for all of you to take action. I'm not the civil servant I once was, but I'll use what connections I have remaining to help as best as I can. You did have an international reputation, so I'm sure you'll be able to help in that regard. Appreciate the vote of confidence, and do be careful out there. I believe in you just the same. Thanks, we'll get through this. Oh, before I forget, I want to thank you guys for looking into those weird sounds coming from under the law firm on the day of the signing ceremony. Everyone operating on the ground was able to do so much more safely because you took on that wanted monster request. Wow, I forgot all about that. It feels like a lifetime ago. That reminds me that I saw some sort of strange shadow down there that day. So that doesn't feel right. Maybe we should go back there to have another look. Your party setup has changed. Unlike when you're in town with the party, all party members can be used on the main road or in dungeons. Please select the members of your party. What? I made her in a dungeon. Okay. This is a terminal we used during our investigation into the spirit veins. Yes, Tio and I were able to conduct a long-range spiritual power search using it. This terminal has certainly seen better days. I can explain that. It was destroyed by an exploding archaism shortly before the signing ceremony, sadly. Intended to put in a repair order request with the Epstein Foundation, but then, well, you know. Gotta think of it, something about this terminal stuck out to Lloyd back then as well. Yeah. Would it be possible for you to still search through this terminal's data? It's fine if all that's left are fragments and traces. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Suppose there may not be much left to salvage, but I'll see what I can do. With a real mind giving me a hand, I could use Elisa's help too. Okay. This should be interesting. I love how we're just all here. Feel like we've seen this name before. Yeah, at the military factory, Project Babel. We didn't have any leads on what it could be the first time we came across it. But that has nothing to do with the retributive tower, though. This project was likely what led to its creation. Is there any data on the project itself? Nothing left that can be analyzed, sadly. The memory quartz was heavily damaged. However, there are some records on the new Zabra sold-out models connected to the project that can still be read. According to this, they were designed and set into production in August of last year, before the whole war began. Wait, that doesn't sound right. You're right, it doesn't make any sense. The file trigger that led to Elysium's creation came on the first day of the war, didn't it? Yes, without a doubt. That's when the wheels were set in motion. But if this record is to be believed, the Helmord and Asmodyne existed before the war. That's impossible. I can confirm that as one of Operation Jormungandr's leaders. Rest assured, we would have deployed such weapons if we had them. No one's refuting that, though it would mean the information on this memory quartz is incorrect, either deliberately or by mistake. Other records here seem to line up, though. Maybe our big takeaway should be that if they had been made before the war, then this is what the files would look like. It doesn't change the fact the tower is already active. None of this information is going to do us any good. It'd be one thing if there was a lead on how to disable it, but coming up empty-handed like this is a real waste of time. I'm going to disagree with you there. Any information is valuable at this stage. Progress is progress. So you're right about time being of the essence. We found all we can here, so let's get back to the surface. We were finally done with the cleanup. Well done, Oscar and Bennett. It was quite the firefight we had outside the bakery. At least now we can finally reopen for business, right, Bennett? Right, it's certainly been long enough. Still, it's only a matter of time until this brief calm is shattered again. Huh, what do you mean? In the end, Crossbell can't survive without Supreme Leader Rufus to guide us. We're so close to attaining everlasting peace. Why must the police and CGF keep trying to prevent that? Bennett, take a breath. What the heck has gotten into you? It's gotten to me? How can you be so ignorant, Dad? You've seen that tower. As long as we have that, nobody will think twice about trying to lay a hand on Crossbell ever again. Am I saying what I think I'm saying? No, not Bennett too. Oh, hey, you guys. Thanks for coming to everyone's aid once again. I'm sorry to say we're a little preoccupied at the moment. We're not open for business yet. I think we've got more pressing issues than opening the bakery right now, Oscar. Is Bennett alright? Well, as I'm sure you've noticed, the rest of the townspeople are all back to normal thanks to you guys freeing everyone. But for some reason, Bennett still hasn't snapped out of it. Oh no, that poor girl. I guess the effects of the brainwashing haven't worn off for her yet. Yes, although such cases are quite unusual. Maybe somehow the brainwashing resonated so deeply with her mind that it failed to wear off when it did for everyone else? Is such a thing really possible? I think so. The brainwashing probably controlled people by amplifying whatever anxieties they already had deep down. If so, Bennett must have been carrying some serious worries about something. That can explain why her mind still seems to be shackled by its effects. When you put it like that, I have noticed that Bennett's been a real big worry for a while now. She kept making me swear I wouldn't go off and do anything else dangerous. Maybe because I got injured during the war? That has to be it, I imagine. She must have thought that if another war broke out and you got drafted again, you really might never come back. I could see that being the root cause of all this. Yeah, and then the brainwashing happened to hit at the worst time, and it spiraled out of control. Damn, the real question is, how do we help her? Hey, it's okay, Lloyd. Don't worry about it. I think I have an idea of what to do. Those of us at the bakery have our own unique approach to solving problems. And by that you mean... Yep, I'm gonna bake some special new bread just for her and have her eat it. So it won't be any old baguette either. The flavor is going to be so out of this world, it'll bring her back to her senses. Pretty lofty aspirations for a loaf of bread, if you ask me. Swin, shut up. Well, I suppose we won't know until we try, even if I am more than a little skeptical. See, Crow's got the right idea. Not Crow, Kurt. I have Crow on the brains. Actually, I think he's onto something. Bennett's a baker too. If Oscar can somehow deliver a shock to our system that speaks to that pride, it could find a cure. If there's anyone out there capable of such a feat, it's certainly Oscar. Well, I'm convinced. I've actually already been preparing to make this bread just in case it came to this. Who knows how well it'll work, but it's definitely worth a shot. The only problem is that I'm having trouble finding all the ingredients I need. It's going to take more time to track them down. Sorry to make you wait, Bennett. Hang in there just a little bit longer. Hold on, Oscar, let us help. We can track down what you need. Are you sure? You guys must have your hands full getting ready for your next big operation. Do you really have time? That's irrelevant. At this point, we won't be able to concentrate on the operation until we get this sorted out. What he said. We'd rather not have any regrets once the plan is underway. Much as I'd rather not have yet another thing to worry about, I guess I can deign to help. Us too, kinda said. As long as we get some of that yummy new bread for ourselves, I'm happy to lend a hand. You guys, I don't know what I did to deserve this, thank you. Now, since you've been kind enough to offer, I know you big time if you could score me some native bellberries. What are those? Yeah, I'm curious to know. I've also heard of bellberries. That's a common enough ingredient, but native ones? See, most of the bellberries you find are actually artificially cultivated. Native bellberries grow in the wild. Not only are they hardier, but they possess a different flavor too. They come tricky to harvest lately, though. Maybe the local vegetation has changed or something. Ask people who know the area around Armorica and even people who travel Mine's mountain path and came up empty-handed. In that case, they could be growing somewhere along Ursula Road. Let's try searching some places that I haven't seen much human activity recently. We may have some luck that way. Smart thinking. Thanks again, everyone. I appreciate you all taking the time to do this. I'll leave procuring the berries to you. Poor Bennett. I knew you could do it, Lloyd. The other police officers told us you were the leader of the bigger operation. Thank you for saving us. I wouldn't call myself the leader per se. There were a whole bunch of people, some you know and some you might not know, like people from Barebonia. Exactly, and there's still work to be done. That means you're up. Okay, we need the JSSS around to pick up our slack. Frankly, you kids are more on top of it than most adults are around here. Damn right, Tio wasn't kidding around. I'll need you guys to look after Ken and Nana for me, okay? Remember, if things get too scary, it's still brave to run to safety as fast as you can. We are the guild will make sure to come to your rescue. Oh. Okay, we'll help, but we won't go too crazy either. Yeah. Be careful, okay? If they get, like, proper, like, training and shit. Hey, it's Una. Oh, and she brought the SSS in class 7 too. Your father already told me everything. I'm so glad that you're all right. Same to you, Mom, and I hope you too have been on your best behavior. So what's going on? You look like you're up to something. People can finally come in and out of the city now that the occupation's over. Several refugees and even entire households are going hungry right now. So we're working with entertainment and residential districts to set up a food bank and distribute food around the city. Lena reached out to everyone at Villa Raison to ask for our help as well. It's nice to flex my homemaker muscles for once. We're gonna help too. We get to peel veggies and stuff. Well, you guys are really going all out. Your mother's something else, you know. Yeah, Lena really is the best. It's a photo depicting a family vacation. Yeah, this is Yuna's room. Hey guys, how are you holding up? We're still alright. So you three met up with Sophia. We're just having to bump into each other on the way back from taking care of a few wanted monsters on the highway. And we were just on our way to help with the food bank preparations at the Belheim. We talked about having Estelle and Joshua over for dinner the last time we went out to eat with Ren. Would that be accident that we would run into each other again so soon? Sure is. Honestly, I wish the timing were a little better so we could hang out. Huh? You mean you're not gonna come eat with us at the Belheim? Oh, I'll do something to thank Ren for saving me and being my friend. That's awfully sweet, but I don't recall ever saving you. But you know that's not true. Plus, Papa said you saved him too. What am I going to do with you? You guys are even closer than I thought. Would it be alright if we drop by after our next big mission is complete? We can also try to squeeze in a small visit as we do our next set of rounds. We can do that too. Oh boy, you always were a softie, Joshua. Of course, we'll be waiting for you to come home safely. Be careful and good luck. There's no fucking way. There's absolutely no fucking way. I didn't think we'd get an opportunity to spend together like that until it was all over. Let's do whatever it takes to put an end to that tacky eyesore of a tower. I can't even enjoy a simple meal with that hideous thing looming over us. What a killjoy. I know cooking for the food drive comes first, but we can still eat dinner together, right? I was really afraid of what was happening in the city, but now it's no big deal because there's something to look forward to. I'll be thrilled to hear what we're doing. I'm praying that you all come back safely and can join us later. Okay, yeah. There was something interesting earlier. As I was going around and looking for ways to help the residents. People were already doing what they could to help one another. They boosted my spirits instead of the other way around. Imagine that. Crossbellans have always had such strong spirits. Maybe that comes with the territory of living someplace with so many ups and downs. We gotta see Sophia and her family are doing so well. We should get back to patrolling the city. There's bound to be some kind of job that needs a bracer's touch if we look hard enough. Oh, most definitely. It's good to have you two back in town to help out. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Ah. Alright, Central Plaza next. Wait, what? I have pineapple instead today.
The citizens are relatively calm for being so close to a large, dangerous weapon.
It was like that with the Azure Tree, and the days leading up to the last war, too. I think they just get that it's better to focus on how they can help rather than panic.
Humans are strong in the most unexpected ways.
You said it.
Hey, it's Titan Cop. Who are your new furry and feathered friends? Cerberus and I think Gaius' bird. This is incredible. The mere sight of this scene is warm, fuzzy enough to make my heart melt. Greetings. These creatures wish to watch over your heroics. They were drawn to one another and became comrades. Though in the case of the one named Cerberus, he's here because his master told him to spread word about their story. You don't say. They've always got you doing the weirdest jobs, huh, boy? Zio. That's Gaius' partner, Zio. Is he trying to tell us something? This sword particular is quite sharp. Indeed, there's a fair wind blowing. Fair wind. Maybe Gaius would know. If you're not, you'll understand when the time comes. Hey, I want to know how to talk to animals too. Let me join. Me too. I always wanted to have a conversation. Can you dumbasses hear yourselves? We're in deep shit and you want to shoot the breeze with some animals? Oh, come on. They're more than just animals. They're our friends and allies, too, you know. Well said. They may not be human, but they see themselves as your compatriots nonetheless. I, myself, was never meant to align with the interests of humans. But circumstances led to me becoming a police dog. Now it's my duty to stand with you all. Tend to protect this land's future. Thanks for always having our back, Zite. We won't let you down. See, now we're gonna go Gent and Orbital Store. Outside the Gent and Orbital Store. Oh, wait, we got one for Wendy. Interesting. Two. Oh. Everyone, congrats on the whole liberation mission. That was nice work. It sure is a big relief not to have those EDF weirdos breathing down my neck anymore. Still, I can't believe the Supreme Leader was hiding a crazy weapon like that up his sleeve the whole time. It's totally nuts. As if things couldn't get any worse than they were. Well, if you thought we were going to just roll over, he's got another thing coming. Don't worry, me and the rest of Jendon group plan to keep helping the police the best we can. And that includes doing some more tuning, of course. Don't be a stranger if you need some upgrades. This United Nations super weapon business have gone far enough. Let's bust the whole thing down, show what crossbones are made of. That's the plan. We'll put a stop to this one day. Hey kids, good seeing you. Same to you, Chief. We just want to touch base. Looks like the cleanup of those Zabra soul that remains is done now. Yeah, knock on wood. Dart's constellation came in handy for once. The city came out as unscathed as we could have hoped for. Here are next. Them and Croy would be the ones coming to the rescue after setting the place on fire once. Yeah, ADS works in mysterious ways, but they're hired guns at the end of the day. They go where the mirror is. Well, I should be rolling out of here soon. I need to hook up with Dudley so we can start going over plans for the big operation soon. What's the guy got to do to get a smoke break around here? Is a few minutes to breathe too much to ask? Look at the bright side. Missing your smoke breaks is doing wonders for your health. Physically, maybe. Not a smoker alive thinks it's good for their lungs. But we sure as hell need it for our sanity. On a serious note, I hope you kids know we're standing at an impasse for Crosswell and its future. So maybe laying off the smokes until this is all said and done isn't a bad idea. Wouldn't want to jinx anything. You must be serious about this if you're willing to give up smoking, even if it's only for an afternoon. The chief without a cigarette in his hand just doesn't feel right. All the more reason we should pull this off. I'm not sure enabling someone's bad habits is a good reason to go stop a super weapon, guys. Just like old times, don't worry about me. You kids get back to preparing for what's to come. You're gonna need it. Taking the city back was a test for the police. But what comes next is gonna challenge all of Crossbow. Look alive and knock 'em dead, kids. I want only the best of what the SS has to offer. Got it? Yes, sir. Hold on, just imagine this man takes a cigarette break because he's stressed. He's so stressed. He's gonna not smoke.
No.
South and west of the Central Bell. Hi guys, I'm glad you're here. I want to say thank you because you're why I can be with mommy and daddy again. So thank you. We're so grateful to you for everything you've done. Couldn't put it better. You've saved us so many times at this point, and you give us the courage to keep going. And you guys are the reason we can keep going. Really? Then I've got to thank you bunches more. I'll keep cheering you on. Hip hip hooray! Go SSS! Go Class 7! Everybody gets cheers. Wow, even us. I love it. I'm all fired up thanks to you. Honestly, yeah. Harold, come here. Oh, thank goodness. It's so good to see you're all okay. Good to see you're hanging in too, Harold. So you guys just make it back from mines? Yes, I was worried about the state of the city, so we came here to lend our support. That aside, I received an update from the Guardian Force. You're all turning your attention to that super weapon now. That the city has been freed, is that right? It is. The situation is less than ideal, but we can't afford to give up yet. You all always have been so strong. I can't even begin to tell you how much that strength has saved me and my family. Here, I know it's not much, but I want you to have this. Oh, come on! You're supposed to give us Azure droplets. I actually have no idea about that or not. I just want to complain about it. Goodness, this is so much. Thank you, Mr. Hayworth. We'll use it wisely. I can't help on the front lines the way all of you can, but I'll do everything in my power as a trader to help people in the city. If I know my fellow Crossbellans, they haven't given up yet either. The pineapple's actually eating at my tongue and cheeks. From when I put it to the side to talk. I'm cheering for you all with everything I have. May Adios be with you. Thanks. Woo! Best boy Harold. Vincent. Nature breeze pasta. I swear. I've tried every specialty I could come up with. And I'm still missing like a metric fuck ton. I have 16 of 21. I'll have 17 of 21. Even when I follow the guide, I still cannot get everything. It's atrocious. Manager nested in Patiri. As well as buy a bunch of books. Wait. Moonless Morn. Yep, I need to buy these. Okay. It's 15, 16, and 17. The pineapple's biting back. Help. It was Patiri, wasn't it? Thank you so much. I'm not expecting you to get in contact with workshops and our partners' stores in Erebonia. Don't mention it. Too bad I wasn't able to get in contact with all of them. So I have to help the department store and Cynthia as much as I could. Regardless, we are truly in your debt. Eric told me much about you, but now I see just how much initiative you have. You think? Well, I'm a gal who gets things done. Okay. Talking to you about the Supreme Leader that much? Are you sure you aren't just imagining things? Kidding me? You don't remember? Well, it rings a little bit of a bell, so maybe, but I've been so out of it lately. Oh, never mind. How I forget about him and start talking details on our honeymoon. You sure thing, sweetheart. Let's. That's it for Central Plaza. And now we gotta go to East Street. I'm not reading this. I can never read.
No.
I can never read Becky's text. Or I'm not gonna read it out loud. I'm gonna read it slowly in my head. So that actually wasn't that bad. Usually it goes like full, like heavy, like Scottish, and I'm like, bro, I cannot read this.
Okay.
I gotta talk to someone named Tucker. And ow! Things are still a mess right now, but we should be getting stock in from all over tomorrow. So to make room for the new, me and Etna decided to sell out of our current vegetable stock ASAP. So just take some, you thieves. It's on us. Are you sure? Sure as can be. Just make sure you eat them well. Wow, thank you so much. Well, things in the city are looking much better. Chairman Moore's wanted us to go around and let people know we're distributing supplies once the situation calms down. We'll figure out how to distribute evenly if we get a big line. You all loud? I got you loud. Let's turn this volume up. What's up, people? The Business Owner Association is handing out supplies every day for free. For free! Keep it down. You're being too loud. Yo, how's it going, CGF chick? What's up, Wazzy? I'm sorry about him. We're helping out the Business Owners Association. I'm gonna have no tongue by the end of this. He's just a little too excited about it, enough that we'll be turning people off from freebies at this rate. Well, come on. How do you expect people to get excited if I'm not excited? The logic's sound. I'm sure you'll have people lining up in no time. Just try not to disturb the public much. Keep looking off in check. Got it. We'll make sure everyone knows we're here to help. We never did go to Uptown, did we? I'm trying not to run too much inside the city. Oh, hey, Noe. Hi, everyone. You can't pay Mom a visit too? Your friend told me all about the mission to stop that tower. You two in the SSS will be taking part, won't you? You fine with going up against something so dangerous? Mom, I've seen you two off into danger countless times. I know you'll come home to me. But it doesn't stop a mother from worrying. Oh, I think I overate the pineapple. I'm dying. I won't sugarcoat it. This is a dangerous mission, but that doesn't mean we're without hope. And more importantly, if we don't put a stop to that tower, we may lose Crossbow for good this time. I have to do this, Mom. I have to see this through to the end, even if it means pushing myself to the limit. Noah's right. I feel the same way. I've never had to navigate an operation like this from the water, but I'm going to do everything I can to make this mission work. I won't tell you not to worry about us, Mom. All I want is for you to also know that we'll be coming home. Oh, Noel, I know you will. I can see it in your eyes. I know I must sound like a broken record at this point, but I'll never stop believing in you. Best of luck to you two. I'll see you soon. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. Just watch us. I swear it on my police badges. We're going to pull this off. Ah. Ninvali. Nope, Bracer Guild's our next stop. Let's go. Dear our instructor, I'd been wondering where you were. What's up? Hey, perfect timing. Also, we just managed to get in touch with the Bracer Guild HQ in Lehman State. The Supreme Leader went and declared war, so now the Guild has to gather its forces and step in. That's another factor that puts how dire the situation is into perspective. The Guild is acknowledging that this relates to the entire continent by getting involved. Well, it's not like everyone here represents the Guild or anything. Some people just like to stick their noses into other people's business. Why? Whatever do you mean? I merely thought it would be best if I could help the Bracer Guild and Rifle Group coordinate. Yeah. The Rifle Group would be more than happy to provide as much equipment and information as possible, naturally. I had to admit it, but that would be a huge load off of our shoulders. Even that special train they set up between here and the Empire was the work of Reinford and Kleist & Co., so I've got to hand it to them. I mean, the one bringing supplies in, can't deny it's gone a long way at calming down the chaos in the city. Not that it will last, things are only going to get worse until we do something about that tower. So it really stings if we can't expect any help from around soon. I know HQ is one thing, but getting in touch with each country's branches has been tough with all of the chaos. I wouldn't expect anyone to make it on their own, seeing as most mass transit is still down. Still, I'm not giving up just yet. I'll keep in contact with who I can reach to have us all on the same page. That would go a long way. Thanks, Michelle. We're going to give it our all too. Exactly, let's make our final preparations and not leave anything undone before we begin the operation. Good thinking. We should all make sure not to neglect our equipment either. Ninvali's right across the street, so we can drop by later to stock up. Got it, let's get this done, people. Ninvali. Ninvali exchange. We got Jingo and Ashley, and then Gareth and Zax. Who's Zax? You're gonna use the rocket launcher again, right, Mama? Damn straight. Make sure you hold on to the rudder, Jingo. It's a good chance for you to test your airship handling during mid-air combat. Can handle a dogfight. That thing looks pretty beefy, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I know they're talking about the same operation we are, but that doesn't make this conversation any less unsettling. Well, if it isn't my favorite customers. So you guys are working the SSS too? Suppose so. It's a long story. Good to be working with you again. Well, look at that. All our guests of honor in one place. I'll even sell you the top shelf stuff, so be sure to take a look. Yeah, we'll make it quick. We've got prep work to do too, you know. As Mama and I have split off, I've got to decide how to put Cerberus to use. About time he started pulling his own weight. I could put him on support. I haven't trained him yet, but I could man the Gatling gun if I asked him to. Anyway, now that that's settled, it's time to get this load aboard. I've kept Cerberus standing by, so I better contact him soon. You know, I've been meaning to say this for a while, and I mean it in the nicest way possible. The way you guys always manage to pull through is unreal, if mildly terrifying. Adventures with you all, but this one makes the rest look like a walk in the park. We're in deep. Not that I think it's a lost cause. If nothing else, at least I'm putting the Argo through its paces. Just be sure to give him hell out there, alright? Least you can do while I'm busting my ass on the home front. I'm missing so much shit. Good to see you, young master. You as well, SSS. So you're here to prepare for the operation. Ah, hell. Really botched the timing if we're bumping into you guys. It's been a while since I've seen you, Zax. What, since the last independence scuffle a few years ago? Still too soon if you ask me. Come on, Captain, don't be like that. Not that I blame you after last time, but business is business, you know. Yes, but this contract has nothing to do with the young Mr. Commander Sigmund. That should be enough to satisfy you. So you're saying this is a job your squad took on personally? I haven't forgotten the Red Constellations were the ones who were contracted to attack Crossbell City and set it ablaze. But I also realized there are more pressing matters than what happened then. We'll take the firepower on our side this time. My sentiments are the same. We'll borrow your talents as long as you don't intend to do any more harm to Crossbell. We can discuss how you can atone for your sins over 2 years ago after we've reclaimed our futures. Damn, you guys know how to hold a grudge. I have my own thoughts on Mr. Orlando's actions. But either way, business is business. We look forward to working together. You're gonna have to hire them to atone for their sins. That's the annoying bit. If you want them to atone for their sins, you have to give them Miro. But it's like Gareth is saying, business is business. Like it's literally nothing personal. It's just business. Like that's the annoying bit. My tongue's on fire.
Okay.
Goodness, it's wonderful to see you all again. I love how Inea is just like, hey, nice seeing you guys. You know, we used to be enemies, right? Used to be. Duval informed us on the details of the meeting. We'll also be participating in the operation. That's great to hear. Man, you guys really stick out like a sore thumb. We can go wherever we want, thank you very much. You know what they say about fighting on an empty stomach. We were a threat to this land during Crossbell's last bid for independence. I won't allow anyone to disturb our master's final resting place. I swear it as the head knight of the Stallritter. We promise to lend our strength during this operation. Indeed, we may have crossed blades before, but we hope our strength proves useful, SSS. Yeah. Like, yeah, we were enemies once upon a time, but it's good now. And the same goes to your friend in the sunglasses. Though if you waver even a little bit during the mission, I won't hesitate to plunge an arrow into your heart. Do what you must, but I assure you I do not intend to pull any punches. Understood, we'll be counting on you, Knights of the Stallritter. Who'd have thunk we would someday team with them back when we fought him at Stargazer's Tower? I certainly didn't, but I'm glad to have them on our side. Yeah. Pretty sure it's really you. Looks like you brought the SSS and some other friends too. The girl was hoping to see your face when we came here, Sansa. Yep, I came back with the speaker and everyone else once the city was liberated. Daddy's finally back to his old self thanks to you and your friends. I'm so happy. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to cause you so much worry. You two, Finn, I don't know what came over me. We're just glad you're back to normal, Master. Yeah, all we wanted was for things to go back to the way they were. At least it seems like the effects of the brainwashing have worn off. That's a huge relief. I'm in your debt, everyone. Isn't nearly enough cover? Please take these. Blazing Mapu Tofu. Wow, these look delicious. And fresh too. Hey, can I have some? Can I? My word, at least sit down first. I heard this was all because the Supreme Leader was using some kind of dark powers. It can't be that simple. It must also have been because I lack resolve as a chef. Which is why I'm going back to basics and starting my training over from scratch. Is your way of atoning for what happened, Master? In that case, I'll join you and do the same. Daddy's going to retrain himself. He might become a more skilled chef than ever before. Yeah, just imagine it. Super shiny you. Not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I think we're all looking forward to trying your father's new and improved cooking. I know, you still have to fight. Risha, so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But I know you can do it. I'll be waiting. Thank you so much. I'll be back before you know it. Yes, let's all worry about the world's greatest assassin. Or at least Calvard's greatest assassin. I don't think they ever had like a proper like test. Okay. Now we want the Haba district. Hey Laura Fee, didn't the two of you say you were going to patrol the city's outskirts? Yep, just got back actually. We bumped into a pretty big monster while patrolling. Lynn and her crew gave us a hand after they spotted us during the rounds too. It's unusual to see monsters that dangerous so close to the city limits. Can't afford to ignore the monsters given what happened before the signing ceremony. What's strange is it feels like they're popping up out of nowhere, which is not unlike the Great Twilight. I would wager the tower's influence is what's causing it. Yep. One more reason to take care of that thing. We're going to keep patrolling and wiping out monsters until the operation begins. Thanks, you two. That would be a huge help. And that was only the first time we've worked together, but you already lived up to your hype, Sophie. And you're not too shabby either, Laura. It's a shame you're not part of the guild. Please, you flatter me. Our positions may be different, but the Arcade School has always held the guild in high regard. Both sides strive to protect people, after all. I, for one, welcome the opportunity to fight alongside you, and especially Fee. She's just the dose of cute, cuddly adorableness that I need injected straight into my veins. Did anyone just hear the sound of red flags being raised? No, Fee! You're not the only one who heard those red flags going up. Aeolia, could you show a little restraint, please? Sorry about her, but don't worry, she's harmless. If you say so, it looks like we count on the two of you in a fight at the very least. Can vouch for that. We'll take care of any large monsters we need help out too. I just got off work. When will the next batch be ready? Wait a little bit longer. The mouthfeel is completely different if you don't manage the boiled water just right. Listen to you. I can tell you've learned a lot since you started working here. You really know your stuff. Well, if it isn't Wazzy and the SSS. You guys here for lunch too? Let's just say the aroma beckoned us to see what smelled so good. Now that's what I'd like to hear. Here, just finished a fresh batch. Have some. Your soup looks so tasty. That's practically shimmering. Spiritual recipe. I came up with it when I was still just a beginner. Let me know if you want seconds. I'd be happy to make more. I've had our hands full serving up noodles for the CGF and pleased to cheer them on. You guys are preparing for a big operation, aren't you? Sure, whatever's going down will be bigger than we've ever seen before, but I know you guys will come through. Thanks, Hazel. We will. Bro, just going through Crossbell is having me just, like, dead inside. Wait, that's Radio Trista? Wasn't that Hayway before? Oh, they moved it. Okay. I guess they bought a new building when it got destroyed. Well, it's good to see you all again. Welcome, members of the SSS. And to you especially, my dearest Ellie. Shin, I heard you left Crossbow. No, tell me you left Calvar to come back now of all times. And what's so odd about that? I have my reasons. That said, I'm disappointed to hear my very own Hayway conspired with that villainous supreme leader to harm you, Ellie. No, it's far too late, but you have my sincerest of apologies. Come on, Shin, you don't have anything to apologize for. As for you, Zhao, you're not the man I thought you were. Was your little scheme why you convinced Grandfather to have me sent home? Come now, you're looking at me so disdainfully. I give you my word that I did it with your safety in mind. We did temporarily cooperate with the Supreme Leader, but it was simply so we could investigate his intentions. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, as it were. Isn't our cooperation in liberating the city earlier proof of that? Stop playing coy with me. Regardless, let me say that the retributive tower far exceeds what we could have imagined. I don't particularly enjoy letting my enemies gain an advantage, but we simply have no answer for something like that. Now we have no choice but to lend our aid to your infiltration efforts. Because it's in the best interest to protect Heiwei, the continent, and Master Shen, of course. How very lucky, Zhao. Though I suppose that's why I trust you to cooperate. You'll work with anyone if it means protecting your interests. True enough, I'll give you credit for assisting with the liberation mission. Hopefully your connections with the Republic will be useful. Ignoring Zhao, I'm thinking of getting in touch with father, grandfather, and my sister to ask for their cooperation as well. It's my duty to take the initiative if I'm to be the next head of the house. Give my word, I'll do anything and everything to protect that beautiful smile of yours, Ellie. Little guy is really shooting a shot. Thank you, Shin. I'll hold you to that. It is just like, this man's just shooting a shot. And honestly, props to you, kid. Props to you for just shooting your shot. Like, you can't blame the dude. At all. Hey, Reed. You guys keeping busy out there? What's up? Things have been pretty wild ever since the liberation mission ended. I've known you were in town, Rex, but I had no idea you were coming too, Vivi. Did you rush here after the city was liberated? Bingo. Linda and I hitched the ride with Hugo and his crew. Expedited my travel papers as a special correspondence for the Imperial Chronicle. Plans to cover the tower operation with Rex. Wow, you've really hit the ground running. Getting access isn't hard since everything happening in Crossbow has a direct effect on what happens in Erebonia. That gives me the chance to dust off my war photographer chops and take another future front cover shot. I'll be sure to capture the moment you guys save the day, so make it a real banger. We won't disappoint. I know that together the SSS we're going to put an end to this once and for all. You had better, and when you get back, I call dibs. When you get back, I call dibs on the first interview with your friend in sunglasses and his cute dolly. Ooh, someone's popular. I doubt anything I could tell you would be fit for publication. I'm not sure why you would interview me, but I don't think there's a future where I'm in an article either. Don't sweat the dates. Nobody knows what the future will bring. Yeah, no need to rush a decision right now. Keep it in mind, and we'll talk it over after you all get back from being heroes. I love that. Yeah, I don't. Actually, hold on a second. While he's in the city, I should give him the glasses. Kurt has a hat. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to split it.
No.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do the inside of Crossbell and Kaluna Cathedral. So Harbor District Cathedral, then I'll stream, and we'll do the outside areas on Monday. Because this is a lot of talking. And honestly, your boy's tired. You did what? I must be hearing things because it sounded like you just said you went to Nord to follow up on a lead about the missing prince. That's why you skipped the signing ceremony? You're out of your mind. I'm sorry, the info was sensitive, so I couldn't risk telling anyone. My bad. Didn't mean to worry you so much. But thanks to that, I got tons of leads on the in Erebonia. And up-close coverage of Prince Oliver. Scoops galore. Not that we'll be able to publish much of it. I'm just going to cut my losses. I know better than to try to rein you in. Oh, come to think of it, I heard everything that you published in the special issue. Talk about articles with impact. Hey, I've got pride as a journalist too, you know. I just did what I could. I've had to write for the special issue help with the liberation operation and do a lot of location coverage. I'm completely beat. Come on, where's the crossbow times fire in your belly? You guys are killing it. Keep up this roll and the next special issue should be a real gem. Did you just say next special issue? It just happens Prince Oliver has a few tricks up his sleeve, so we're going to have more work to do. Up and at him, Reigns. We've got to scope out the perfect spot, take photos and footage from. I mean, I did hear from one of my contacts that he was up to something, but I didn't think that'd lead to me doing coverage. Wait, we're going now? Damn. I'm not allowed upstairs. Anyway, yeah, Rena's gonna stay sacrificified until wait, no, I'm supposed to talk to Kate near the exit? What the hell does that mean? Oh. Everyone taking the strategy meeting wrapped up? Yeah, so you're going to be patrolling the city, Kate? I am, but I wouldn't exactly call it a regular old patrol given the situation. Spending most of my time explaining what's happening to the citizens to quell panic and relieve their anxiety. I hope it helps bring everyone together besides just putting their minds at ease. Me too. After everything they've been through with the EDF, I'm sure they could use a friendly face from the CPD right now. That's the hope anyway, fingers crossed. Oh, and if you're looking for Franz, he was assigned to escort some of the 1st Division detectives to the prison. And the 2nd Division's top guns are helping with the prep for the big operation. It's good, the city is free again, but we don't have time to take a breather. I'm ready to go all out and show what a little Crossbow Pride looks like. That's the spirit, we're right there with you, Kate. We're gonna stop the tower from firing again, come Gehenna or high water. Absolutely based. Absolutely based. Hi there, guys. Looks like you're gearing up for the operation too. Yeah, we're just doing some rounds while we're at it. We're making adjustments to the orbital gear. That's right, we even got some help from Elisa's mom. And where is the mother unit of Elisa? Orbital gear. It's strong, sensible. I give it 82 points. Doesn't mean much if you don't tell us what it's based off of. Cuteness factor, Swin. Just shut up. I swear, I don't like Swin. Just because of this line. I don't like it because of this line. The guy purposely ignored her when she said when she said what it's based off of, and has been essentially repeating that one line over and over and over again. Bro, get it through your thick skull. It's based off of cuteness factor. So you're that autonomous Rosenberg doll I've heard about. What a fascinating existence you are. Oh, how I'd love to take you apart and examine you piece by piece. Eek! I'd appreciate it if you would refrain from frightening her. Yeah, I was just throwing it out there. I already have a bunch of automata for testing purposes, so we can always talk about her another day. Oh boy, this lady doesn't quit. Tio told me she was stubborn, but wow. Come on, Mom. It's alright. The professor's aware of just how vital you are for this operation, so she won't do anything. Besides, we've got plenty of other things to worry about right now. Like the orbital gear, right? No, it's been tuned to perfection. It should be able to operate at about 120%. I know someone who gets mad if you go above 100%. On anything, but it's like, you know adrenaline exists, right? We've installed an escape system in the event of an emergency, upping pilot safety by 285 points. That goes in part with the updated monitoring system that now tracks the pilot's vital signs. So did you mean yes then? I don't really understand the finer details, but it sounds like you've gone above and beyond here. And in such a short amount of time to boot. Well done, Professor Russell. Tita should be good to go thanks to you. No, she's not. Tina, please think this over. I'm fine with you helping a hand on the operation, but is it necessary for you to be on the team storming the tower? I know you've been to hell and back before, but you're still a no more goal. You're my. She's literally been to hell and back. When it comes, thanks to Phantasma and Kevin's fucking whatever the hell was going on with Phantasma. Professor. So that's what she meant. Of course her mom's not gonna agree to all this. You're wrong, Mom. Tito? You should see me for who I am better than anyone else. I'm a full-fledged engineer, one with the power to stand with my friends and fight. And what if the next target ends up being Libero? Don't you see, Mom? I have to go and do my part because I have the power to do my part. Tita. I know my choice is scaring you to death. During the 100 Days War 15 years ago, you saw how much Liberalians suffered under Imperial occupation. Awful as it was, it helped you realize the kind of engineer you wanted to be. You and Grandpa developed military airships to help Liberals stand strong. Even after the war, you traveled the continent to help those in need. It meant you weren't home all that often, but you were doing what was right. Just where do you hear all of this? Nowhere. I learned it all by watching you. And just like you, the world around me has helped me realize what kind of path I want to take. I need you to see me off, though. See me off as I embark on the path I believe to be right. There's no changing your mind once you've made it up. It's cute, but it's a pain. Says the most stubborn woman in all of Trails. Like, god damn. This is the 10th game she is in. Because I'm pretty sure she's in, like, all of the Sky games. Well, this is the 10th game she's in her introduction. And she's still stubborn as all fucking hell. Even Elisa did not take this long. Or Yuna, for that matter. They took, like, less than a game. Must have gotten it from your dad. You win, I'll see you off, but only if you listen to this one piece of advice. No matter what happens, don't give up until the very last moment. I know you can do this, my daughter, and I love you with all my heart. As sweet as that is, I really wish you'd stop being stubborn. Oh, Mom, I love you too, thank you. Oh, and here's a prototype of a death beam gun. Take some stun grenades while you're at it. If things start to go south in the tower, take out Cherry Top and let his corpse pave the way to your survival. Holy shit! Mom, you're scaring me. Like clockwork. All's well that ends well, it seems. I'm happy Tina got her mom to recognize her skill and passion. It's a big relief, yes. So is she okay with her going or not? You're so cute, LP. They're an amazing mother-daughter duo, aren't they? Yeah, but I think you and the chairman make quite a pair too. She gave you full authority on this, right? It's not as grand as you're thinking. She just said it in her usual clipped manner. Use whatever Reinford has that you want. But hey, she said it, so I'm going to do it. I mean, yeah, the chairman's a bit... I forget what her mom's name is, but her mom's a bit frosty. Is probably the best way of putting it. But at least she's not as bad as she used to be. I'll do whatever is in my power as daughter of the Reinford family. You're amazing. We'll be counting on you then. The CGF also thanks you for the weapons and mobile boats provided. I'm just happy to do what I can to help. The future belongs to all of us, so we need to work as a team to get it back. Couldn't agree more. Then let's continue on our side of the preparations. Holy crap, this is why I'm ending. I can't breathe from how much talking I'm doing. Order the Supreme Leader. From everything I've heard out of the police, he rose up again out of love for Crossbow. Knowing that, well, I'm relieved. I know what he did was wrong, but I still respect him as the IBC CEO. Did I never buy the Kagamaru wallet? $10.2 Mira. Ugh. It's supposed to be double. Shake my head. Anyway, with that, we gotta go to the cathedral. Okay, we got 3 random conversations. Sister Marble, Archbishop Aralda, and Arius and Shizuku. We're about to find out where Shizuku's mom's buried. Because he didn't show us earlier. No, it's Hatino. Lloyd, thank you so much for what you did for the city. I'm glad to see you, Ellie, and Kia are all right. Can't understate just how important it is that you've brought hope back to everyone's hearts. Everyone in the cathedral is in much higher spirits than they were before. It's good to see them smiling again. We all know things are still dire, but we're holding out faith that we'll find a way to pull through again. May Adios be with you all for what's to come. Thank you, Sister Marble. We're not going to lose faith either. That's right. We'll do whatever it takes to put an end to this madness. Just sit tight in the meantime. We promise we'll be careful. Technically, Adios is Zai and Kia's mom. Like, not even in the loosest sense of the term. She's literally their mom. She created them. Just directly. Ah, so you've returned after all. You've done well. Scarlet was here earlier to brief me on everything that's happened. It's good to hear the brainwashing has worn off and things are much calmer around the city. I should have known she'd get the word out by now. Such a busy bee. Though yes, that's correct. We've managed to avoid full-scale panic in the city at the very least. How long that lasts with the tower looming over us is another matter. We're on our way to get rid of it. I authorized your congregation operating crossbow again, thinking it would prevent incidents like this. However, I hold my tongue from further complaints. I realize this matter vastly exceeds your typical jurisdiction. I'm praying for your success all the same. The fate of the continent rests on each of your shoulders. Appreciate it. We'll need all the prayers we can get. Indeedy do. To the McLeans! What is her mom's name? I forgot Shizuku's mom's name. I know it's like Japanese sounding. I say sounding, it's just straight Japanese, but like... Oh, it's all the way in the back. Saya. I swear I checked this. I swear I checked this. Mother, it's Harusu Chizuku. You must have brought her here so they could tell Saya what happened. So you all came to visit too. Oh, hi everyone. And you brought Kia. Shizuku, I'm so glad you're okay. Likewise, I was worried sick when I heard you had gone missing. Sorry about that. I'm all good now. I didn't think we'd run into each other again before the operation. I suppose we were both thinking the same thing. Yeah, I want to pass a message to the guy. I want to see my dad. I suppose coming here is something we all do to prepare ourselves. So it would seem. This is always how it has been for us too. I can only imagine how worried Mother has been for us. I want to let her know that me and Father were going to be okay. That's so sweet, Shizuku. It was the contested nature of Crossbell that led to the incident that took Saya from us. I once thought the only way to honor her sacrifice was to carve out a future where Crossbell would be independent. But my reasoning was misguided and what we had planned was doomed from the start. But on the day of the signing ceremony, I felt the future I dreamed of was within reach, and it was all thanks to the future you'd created. Surely we can grasp that future again by stopping that tower. I believe so too, Arios. The path ahead of us has never been an easy one, but the future will be brighter than ever once the celebration succeeds, I know it. None of us have any intention of letting go of the hope we finally managed to find. I hope they get their independence and whatnot. Let's give this everything we've got, Arios, for Crossbow. Of course, I'll be counting on you all once more. That's guy over there. Where's I swear they do this on purpose. That's, I'm pretty sure that's Ian's family. Let's just go to guys. I know this one for sure, guys, so, like, if it's not responding, then I can call shenanigans. Gotta pay our respects. I mean, come on. I still can't find what's his name's Noel's dad. I feel bad. I swear, there's always one missing. Oh, there he is. And now we've paid our respects to everyone. Except Ian's family, but they're not marked, so there's nothing I can do there. Alright. That is gonna be it for today's stream. Sorry for cutting it short. Shortish. It's actually like normal end time when it's not trails, but we're pretty much at the end, and I want to just like stagger the streams now at this point. Because, your boy's tired. I've been doing like 6-7 hour streams, for 7 streams. My body's done. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for the outside parts of Crossbell, and maybe we'll do the Retributive Tower. Probably not. So I will see you guys then. Bye.